Hello. What is going on, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I hope you guys are having a great start to the year and staying patient, enjoying your trading. Today I'm going to be doing a video which has been quite highly requested by some of my Instagram followers, and that is, like the title suggests, how to identify key structural levels in the market. What are they, how to find them, and why you need to find them. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe if you do. Okay, so getting straight into this video, I've outlined 3 key structures on the screen over here. And in my opinion, these are, I don't want to say the holy grail of structural trading, but I think this is all you need to know in order to understand and use structures to trade in the forex markets or share markets, or whatever markets you want to trade. Now, I don't want to bore you guys with the basics, but first of all, here we have a trending structure. Now, that is obviously just when price is in an uptrend, it's making higher highs over here and higher lows over here. Okay, in a downtrend, it's making lower lows and lower highs. The second structure to look for is reversal structures. Now, I've done examples of double bottoms and double tops moving into a reversal. It could be triple tops, head and shoulders, or it could just be a consolidation. So price moves up, consolidates, and then comes straight back down. The point is, price comes in down and then consolidates, or double bottoms or double tops or whatever, and then moves in the opposite direction. Okay, that's all you need to worry about. Now, the last structure to look for is ranging structures. That is obviously just when price is not trending, it is just consolidating and not moving. Okay, so essentially, this is all you really need to know. When price is trending, there are 2 structural levels to possibly look for. The first one is this higher low formation here. Okay, and the second one is the higher high. Okay, and I'll show you guys why in just a second. So same thing with the downtrending markets. The previous lower high is something to look out for, and the lower low is another key area which we want to look out for. Okay, now this is for a number of reasons. First of all, if we look at a trending market, okay, we have a push phase and then we have an exhaustion phase. Okay, so here's the push phase, and we come down for an exhaustion phase, and that's just how the market moves. Okay, it's not always, but 90% of the time the market moves in these phases. Now, these structural levels with this one here and this one here is simply just areas where price is likely to, in an uptrend scenario, say it's coming down for an exhaustion phase after a push phase. This level here is likely an area where price is going to end an exhaustion phase and begin a new push phase. Okay, and the point being, we profit as traders off of this push phase here. Okay, we don't want to trade against the trend and try find profit in these small exhaustion zones. We want to profit in big push momentum zones. Okay, and the other area where price can likely reverse an exhaustion phase is the previous high low. Okay, now note, this uptrend is not broken simply because price breaks below this higher high here. Okay, as long as we remain above this structural level here, and that is the previous higher low, okay, we are still trending up. Okay, and that is why this level here and this level here in an uptrend is the key levels to look out for. Okay, exact same thing with the downtrend. Okay, we can see we have a push phase here, and in a downtrend, it's obviously a bearish push phase. Then we have a bullish exhaustion and a bearish push phase. Okay, the point being, when we begin a new exhaustion phase, we're either gonna likely, not all the time, but most of the time, we're gonna end the exhaustion phase on this previous lower low, pardon me, okay, and continue the next push phase, okay, and this is what we want to profit on. The other area where this could happen, okay, so price breaks below the previous lower low, okay, but what it does is it respects the lower high, okay, so price respects that level, and for that reason, the downtrend is still valid. Okay, hope that makes sense. I've tried to explain it as best as I can. Now, with all of these things, I'll explain in a bit how we can further identify the end of a push phase, okay, and the beginning of new push phases. But let's keep going through these structures, okay? I think you guys can figure out with reversal structures, this is a key area, okay, and this is a key area. Exact same thing with the opposite direction. Whoops. Delete that. This is a key area, and this is a key area. Okay, there are only two possible key areas with each of these structures. Okay, with ranging structures, this is the key area, and this is the key area. Okay, now let's look at an example of how this could play out. So a reversal structure, okay, this is a key structural level. We see price coming back to this level, okay. We can expect price to push up off of here, okay, for a number of reasons. First of all, we break the previous lower high, okay, and that means that this downtrend is over. Then we come up and create a new higher high over here, okay, and when we come back down to this key level, we create a new higher low, okay. So that means that a new uptrend has formed and we're likely to begin a new push phase. If price was to come back down to here, okay, because it's a reversal, we can still, look, this is up to you guys. I don't like taking trades when price is reversing and comes back to this level, okay, because I take that it could just be a fake out and price is going to continue down like this, okay, but that's up to you how you want to trade, okay? With reversal structures, I only take trades when price respects this key level, okay? If it was a downtrend, I would only take trades if price respect that key level, okay? If price was to come back to this key level, okay, I wouldn't take sells off of that just because I'm scared it's a fake out and price just continues like that. And that's simply just because the trend isn't quite perfectly formed like we have in this, okay, where I'm confident enough to take trades off of these levels here, okay, because I know price is still trending up and will likely to continue, okay. With ranging structures, very simple, okay, you just got to wait for price to break out of here. Those are the key levels, okay, and these are the key levels. So that's where you want to look for trades, just off of these key levels, and it's very simple. Okay. Now, a very, very important thing to note. How do we confirm, okay, that price is not going to fall through these key levels? And this is what I call evidence of rejection, okay? Let me just write that down. Evidence of rejection. Now, I use a few things to know with greater confidence that price is going to reject the key levels. First of all, I look for weak rejections. Second of all, I look for patterns, and that includes double bottoms and tops. Excuse my spelling. Double bottoms and tops, and we'll leave it at that because that's pretty much all I use. I'm not lying, that's literally the only patterns I use. Don't use any other patterns. And the last thing to look out for is engulfing candles. Okay, so let me just outline how that would look for you guys. So say we're in an uptrend over here. Okay, we're pushing, there's the higher high, there's the higher low. Okay, now we've created an uptrend formation. So here's a key level, okay? And here's a key level on the higher low, okay, on the higher high and the higher low. So if we were to see price come back and create an exhaustion phase, okay, as price is reaching this key level, okay, we can look for weak rejections, patterns like double bottoms in this case, because we want to trade with the trend. Okay, so if we saw something like this, okay, and then a continuation upwards, and then we saw weak rejections, okay, forming here, pushing us up, and then we saw an engulfing candle, I mean, you'd be stupid not to take longs there. Okay, exact same thing with a reversal structure. Let's look at that. Okay, so coming up, we create a double top indicating, okay, not quite, but indicating that a reversal is possible. Then we break below the previous high low, okay, and then let's say we don't get a double bottom, okay, well, pardon, a double top, okay, so we get a single touch here, okay, can we take sells already? Well, let's identify the key levels here. There's the key level, okay, and here's the other key level, okay. First of all, do we know with certainty that just because price is coming back to this level, it's going to reject it, okay, and continue down? No, we have to look for evidence of rejection, okay. So if we were to see weak rejections pushing us down, okay, multiple weak rejections, and then we see a nice engulfing candle, okay, I would personally enter that trade short, okay. I think that's enough evidence with a double top here, failure to make a new high, okay, we'd be breaking the trend and we'd be breaking the previous high low, which suggests the uptrend is over, okay. Plus we get a retest of the key level, weak rejections, plus an engulfing candle, okay. So that's the whole process of these key levels. It's simply to find high probability setups, okay. The key levels are where price is likely to react to, okay. And if you can find those key levels and then pair it with patterns, weak rejections, engulfing candles, aka evidence of rejection, and trade with the trend, okay, you have such a great opportunity to make money in the forex markets. Okay, let's go through a few examples. I'll go through every single structure I just talked about, every single scenario as well. Hopefully it all makes sense. Now, obviously I can see the price in the future, so don't worry about it. I'm not cheating or anything. I'm just trying to explain this strategy to you guys. Okay, so let's say we are trading here, okay? So this area here. First of all, what can we identify? Okay, price is making lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so that means we are trending down. Okay, now first of all, let's look at this structure here. Okay, I'll just outline this structure here. Okay, try and identify, maybe pause the video and try and find the key structural levels. Okay, so try and figure out where the key structural levels are. So I've already marked one, and that's the previous higher low. Okay, the next structural level that's key is the lower low. Okay, and that is that point there. Okay, now let's analyze this. So here's a push phase. Okay, then we get an exhaustion phase back here. Then we get another push phase. Okay, then another exhaustion phase. Okay, now what do you know? We're back at this key level. Okay, now is it enough just to short this straight away, just as price comes back? No, not yet. Okay, but what do we see here? Okay, first of all, we see multiple wicks here and here, plus we have a double top right there, plus we have an engulfing candle. Okay, so if you were to even wait for that engulfing candle to close, you enter below that engulfing candle, put your stop loss safely above structure, and I mean, you can get a 1 to 3 very easily, but I mean, look at that. It's so simple, guys, as long as you are patient enough and wait for the key levels, okay? But the most important thing is those evidence of rejections, okay? So to affirm a key level, okay, we use these evidence of rejections. Okay, so the next one I want to outline to you is a reversal structure, okay? But in this example, I want to show to you guys how important it is to wait for those evidence of rejections, okay? So if you guys can't already see it, okay, so first of all, we have a nice big double top here, okay? And if I was looking at this, I would be thinking, here we go, okay? I'm so ready for a short right now. And we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait, okay? But let's have a look at this. So, as I said before, here's the key level, okay? Why? Because let's analyze this. Push phase, exhaustion phase, push phase, okay? We failed to make new highs, okay? This is the key level, okay? The previous higher low. This structure right here, okay? Let's drag this across. Okay, so price breaks below the previous high low, okay? And that means the trend is broken. Okay, we've broken the previous high low, which is this structure here. Okay, and I'm thinking this uptrend is over. Okay, we're starting a new downtrend. Okay, then what happens? We come back to the key level. Okay, and if you're thinking sells, 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 okay, you're not wrong technically, okay, but it's so much better just to wait for those signs of rejections. Okay, so remember those signs: wick rejections, engulfing candles, and patterns. Okay, so no wicks. Okay, we don't get an engulfing candle. Okay, we wick out down the bottom and we get no patterns. Okay, and what happens? Price shoots up. So, a lot of traders simply take orders here. Okay, as soon as price comes back to that key level, you get stopped out just over here. So that is why it is so important to wait for those evidence of rejections. Okay, next example I want to look at is an actual reversal that would have worked. Okay, as long as you waited for the right entry. So here we are again on the Aussie dollar USD. Okay, and what can we see? Nice double top over here. Okay, now it might not be as clear on this. Okay, but the structural level, okay, the key structure is the higher low just over here. Okay, let me show you why. So we push up, create a higher high. Okay, then we come back, create an exhaustion, and what do we see? A new higher low. Okay, that's the key level right there. Okay, then we come back, we break below. Okay, so at this stage, I'm thinking we're ready for shorts. Okay, all we need to wait for now is those evidence of rejections. Okay, we come back to the key level. Okay, I'm not taking sales just yet. Okay, and then what do we see? A nice weak rejection. We come back, create a double top, and then if you look on the 1H, okay, very nice trade. Where are we? It'll be clearer on the 1H, but look at that. Okay, here's the structure. We break below, we come back. We don't quite see the wick rejections and engulfing candles on the first candle, on the first touch, pardon me. Then we come back, we see a nice wick, nice engulfing candle. Okay, you could have even entered down here, okay, but I actually took this trade, entered just around here, and what do you have it? Okay, nice double top, price shoots down. Okay, it's simple as that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord. I post all of my live trades on there. Anyway, have a good week and enjoy your trading.